have like 12 inches of dick.
Oh yeah, that might be a change of pace. I don't know. I'm not taking that change of pace though.
I don't want to.
No, hell.
But my eyes are so fucking bad, I can't afford to lose one.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, and stitches. I don't know. But now, what if she turns out to be a chick though? I don't know. Tony's not losing his eye either way, so he's taking it. Yeah, take the left eye. Left eye. My left eye sucks too. So there you go, guys. Next fucking on Monday we'll be doing Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Son of a bitch, me and Midnight Range actually agree on something.
What?
He's keeping his eye too.
Oh. I don't know, man. She might have a banger on her, man. She might not. Might be really great. But she's monstrous, though. Oh.
That may be the case, Midnight.
Yeah. We're not specifying if she's a man or a woman because I think that's transphobic or something like that, so we're not going to do that.
She got them 2 kids from somewhere.
You could get kids anywhere, Tony.
Well, that is a point.
Let me have a baby right now. If you have $20,000, you could have a baby.
No, there ain't enough fucking money to make me have it.
No, no, you would have to buy it from me. If there's a 12-inch hog, I might put it on. I'm never gonna see it. I'm never gonna fucking see it. I've done worse. I'm keeping my eyes. No, oh guys, you precious, precious assholes. Oh my god.
You are truly homophobic.
I'll be able to poop and fart fine.
Well, just think if you took 12 there, you'd be able to do it better.
Yeah, it'd be like a fucking water slide. Welcome all students to Rifle and Pistol Education. In the beginner's class, you will all learn the basic fundamentals and bare necessities of rape, including assembly and disassembly of your pistols and rifles. When you move up to our novice class, we will teach you all the advantages of rape along with a few skill sets. Then, in our master rape class, we'll go through real-life scenarios and put your rape skills to the test. To sign up for your first rape lesson, call now at 800-666-RAPE or email us at rape@gmail.com. Sign up today. Let's go back to this for a second. The way the story goes. It's $25,000. I'll never get it, guys. Let's be sad together. I just want to touch it. Fucking John Scott, man, makes me forget that it's not even Harry Nilsson. It's John Scott. God damn, I want that motherfucking gun. $25,000. Anybody want to buy a person? I got a wife. You could have her for $30,000.
Okay, then why don't you give Ronda Rousey a call?
Oh my, please. I'll hit Ronda Rousey with a chair. She'll be destroyed in 5 minutes after I'll let her get 2 punches in. I'll let her get 2 body punches in, then grab her, throw her through whatever wall we're at, throw her through that wall, and then fucking, right. I'd probably just, honestly, I'd probably just pick her up and slam her.
All right, guys, out there watching the show, please weigh in if you want to see us schedule a match between Jimmy and Ronda Rousey so we can see Jimmy get his dumb ass beat.
GoFundMe.
Yeah,
so we could go not only pay Ronda Rousey, because I'm sure she's one of them types of bitches, and fucking pay Ronda Rousey, get me a ticket to probably go to Ronda Rousey because, you know, she looks like one of them bitches. So I could fucking, you guys can see me on camera, grab her by the heel and twirl her around like I'm Superman in space and throw her out of the fucking ring. So Alaska, 5 highest gun death rates. Alaska, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Oklahoma. 5 lowest gun rates. Excuse me. 5 lowest gun rates. Thank you. Damn it, we got to start all over, guys. The lowest gun deaths: Connecticut, Hawaii, New York, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. I like how
there's a per capita thing.
Tony, it literally goes from Alaska's #1 to this. There's no writing, no nothing.
It seems to me that a couple of years of 700 people a year getting killed would pretty much clean Alaska out in not too damn long.
They're saying more people die in Alaska than in Illinois?
Gun deaths, yeah. Dude, Illinois didn't even make the top 5. 5 highest gun deaths: Alaska, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Oklahoma.
I find that hard to believe. If it's saying that, am I wrong, or does that say 23? We know that Illinois, there's like 500 murders. You're telling me out of 500 murders, not more than 23?
So this is 23.3 deaths per 100,000 people.
Oh, so Tony was on the ball right there. So they're making it look like
per capita, yeah.
Magic.
Well, it's kind of interesting too. I'm surprised Arizona isn't on this list because these are all places that are somewhat decent gun laws. And if you look at here, coincidentally enough, the lowest gun death rates are places with pretty strict infringements.
Amazing. Almost as though there was an agenda.
Yeah, was this meant to be?
That way. It's almost like they handpicked the numbers.
That I'm going to get into a situation where I need to fire 90 plus rounds to worry about it.
We're in that situation right now because we're talking about 22s and killing. So that is the situation.
I never said I wasn't talking about killing. I was talking about stopping.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about going out on a murder spree. I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. In defense-wise, the federal ammo is nasty, and yeah, you know what? I had a fucking. It was a while ago. Maybe 3 years ago, I had a fucking 22 Magnum Derringer, which you know how small them that you barely got any kind of barrel on them, and that motherfucker did some fucking damage to the wood. So. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But what's the point?
A gun that you can carry thousands of rounds in your fucking pockets can stop people from doing things you want them stopped from doing.
Yeah. Yeah, just buy a different gun. Some of them 22 pistols out there cost just as much as a fucking real gun does.
God damn. Some days I wonder why the fuck I bother. What, am I going to have to start listening to the YouTube side of this and then respond to you 30 seconds after the fact just to fuck you up?
I guess so, if you want to act like a... I knew I'd figure out a way to wiggle in that censor beat.
That's something that shouldn't exist on this channel.
You get that, you little...
I really have no fucking clue if it ain't Mossberg.
Yeah, it's because you're all a bunch of... Karma. Well, I guess I won this round. Should I let everybody know? Should I let you know? Do you guys want
Fucking
it?
better.
It is the Lutic Space Gun. What it is, I win automatically.
Not really.
Yeah, no shit. You wouldn't have known nothing. Yeah, so who won the other one? Mike won the first one, and I won the second one. So good job, Jimmy. You're a
Wait a
champion.
minute.
What?
You win nothing because you're the one that come up with the fucking answer
It's
before you ask the question.
no, I win when you guys can't win. When you guys can't guess what it is, I win automatically. What's up, Sam? Damn, I'm on these comments immediately while you're over here acting like a.
Welcome to.
Tony, Top Gun or Flashdance?
God damn, thinking about that chair in Flashdance, I'm going to go with that.
Okay. Anything you want to plug or anything like that? We might do a show on Monday. I'm probably gonna do a show on Monday unless I go early, but I'm leaving again for work. So next week I ain't gonna be around too much.
And that could be 3 years.
Let's hope. Let's pray not. Let's pray not. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers, guys. Yeah, it ain't that serious. And we might be back. I might do a fucking Labor Day show or what. It's Labor Day, right? Before I sound like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might do a
Which
Labor
would be
Day.
Monday.
Yeah, we might do that.
You just said you were going to do a Monday show, and now it's
might do it. I said we might do it. I might do it. Who's the bitch now? There's nothing that can be done.
I think you're seeing that everywhere. We ain't done yet.
I don't think so. I've seen it. Yeah, no, I know we're not done yet. Me and you are gonna sing "Simple Man" for our outro. You're gonna sing.
No, we're not.
You ready?
No.
Mama told Tony when he was young.
Trust me, these people appreciate the fact that I don't sing.
There's nobody left watching.
Well, that's probably true too. Never did get to the favorite vehicle thing.
We can save it for Wednesday. What's your favorite vehicle? Mine is a Kia Soul because it's a monster.
God, you know, when I wrote that down, I had a reason for saying what I was going to say, but I can't remember now. Should have wrote the answer too, I guess.
Yeah. Mama told Tony when he was young.
I don't know. We'll write that down for Wednesday. We'll do that Wednesday.
Favorite car of your life?
I haven't had Peach Fuzz, God, since I was 11.
I think he's calling you Yella.
No, I'm not afraid. I just know that I shouldn't be singing because it sounds fucking awful. I would make Jimmy's guitar playing sound good. That's probably why he wants me to do it.
We're waiting.
You'll keep waiting too. Look for the ice cubes on top of hell.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not gonna keep waiting. I'm gonna find a dynamite song to fucking exit out on.
Fucking dead.
Absolutely, there is gonna be, Tony, because I can't knowingly beat up Ronda Rousey without some kind of assistance there her afterwards to help her breathe.
Well, you got the first part of that right. You can't knowingly beat up Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat up Ronda Rousey. There's not, after watching this fucking fight, Tony, go back. I don't care if you watch the whole show. Who cares? Go back and watch
I don't want to go back.
40 minutes into the show and watch this fucking fight. You're gonna fucking be like, oh well, maybe Jimmy can't. 'Cause I could fight. I'm not bragging. I'm not boasting. I'm not the best. Obviously, I'm no professional, but I can fucking throw down. And this fucking pink-headed fucking bitch boy had no fighting skill whatsoever. None. I will steamroll Ronda Rousey or any other of the fucking females. It's just like the human race is 1% DNA above chimps. Men are 1% above women. That 1% is a lot.
Well, part of humans, that 1% thing, I believe, is a myth.
An adult woman can only hope to reach the intelligence of a toddler male.
The snippets you put on.
I'm not going to put any snippet on this time, unless we run across something really funny. I would have put this prostitute gun game up on there if it was too unplanned. I should have had grids ready. I should have had pages ready to show the people. That was my fault.
All right. Let's just get serious about it for a minute.
Okay. I'm there.
Where is she going to have this gun while doing her business of the day or night?
Main gun has to be either tit or purse, because now necessarily the prostitute doesn't have to pull out her titties. So I would say tit or purse, depending on, how she works. Is she a tit gal? Does she like to pull out her titties, or does she like to keep them in the house? You know what I mean? If she doesn't take them out too often, $3.29 under the tit, unless you got small tits, then it won't work. And then back up that little Derringer, little 38 Derringer, possible garter belt. If they're a bicycle short kind of a gal, bicycle short will work about like 4 o'clock position.
Until they're supposed to drop them damn shorts.
Yeah, but then I was just thinking that doggy style or something like that. But then they could just grab the gun as they pull their shorts down and kind of like fold it up with the shorts and shit. Have it in her ankle.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be something like under the edge of the mattress or something where it's accessible, but not accessible to the guy. Don't know it's there.
That's a good idea. But the thing is, though, is that sometimes these whores don't have their own fucking. You know what I mean? Sometimes they'll get a room on the fly, or have to do their business in a car.
Yeah, I never thought about the car stuff. I don't know.
Most whores that I've ever fucking talked to carry razor blades in their mouths.
I thought, year 35, yeah.
Who wouldn't want to hang out with the Times Man of the Year? Would you turn down a dinner from somebody that they said this is a Times Man of the Year? I don't think you would. I don't think you would.
Today, I would. No, they made him man of the year, so their credibility is fucking shit. They also did Obama, so hell no.
The Clintons were. I don't know if Hillary got to be the man of the year, but
man of the year. The perception of Germany to people in like the United States was that, he's kind of a little nutty when he talks, but hey, man, he's doing great things.
Eventually, what is it? Time always wins. Undefeated champion.
Well, to quote Star Trek, time is a predator stalking you down to make the kill.
Until we find out a way to fucking live forever. I found one way,
Well,
but
that
I don't
won't
want to
be
do it.
down to us.
Well, I found a way. I could get you younger and make you live forever as long as you keep on fucking eating, what is it, stem cells, pretty much. And getting blood transfusions on a weekly basis with somebody that's younger than you to replace your telomeres with their telomeres. And you can keep that cycle going as long as you can keep that cycle going for. It's theoretically hundreds of years. But I don't want to do that. I'm not a vampire.
Listen,
Yes.
speaking of vampires, if it were possible, would you allow yourself to be turned into a vampire?
It would really depend on if it was movie vampire or not. Like if I was able to jump high, if I was able to lift up cars, and if I was able to move fast, like be a blur, absolutely. Bite
Skin
me.
glitters in the sunlight like diamonds.
No, I'm not gonna be cool. I'm not cool with that part. But yeah, if I was like a fucking traditional fucking Dracula and like my shadow could do shit for me and I could turn into smoke and super strong, super fast, all that jazz. Yes, hell yeah. But if no, and I'm just like stuck sucking blood to live forever, I could, like I said, I could pretty much do that right now. Me and you could both do that right now.
If my dick could still work after I was changed, you can sign me up. If not, fuck it, I'd rather be dead.
I can get that sucker pumping right now, Tone. All I gotta do is just fucking shoot you up with some fucking stem cells and then get a blood transfusion from somebody that's younger than you by decades.
Can I go after the stem cells at the source?
At a baby?
Well, a little earlier than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. What I would figure, see, I thought this all out. I'm not gonna do it. But see, what you got to do is you got to go over there and kind of like work something out with Planned Parenthood. Not the people at the desks, but somebody like in the refrigerator section or the garbage section. And then we got to go work something out with them. And that's how you get your stem cells. And then you just pay fucking old guys like fucking people back in the day. Mozart, like Da Vinci, they all had like a fucking young prodigy with them or something like that. Protege with them. And I'll just keep a young protege that I pay all the time and then take their blood every fucking week. And then probably got to switch them out.
I was actually talking about a little before the whole aborted fetus stage.
Well, where do you do that? You just suck it out of the pussy? I don't think that there's a stem cell.
There you go, bingo, ding, ding, ding.
It don't work like that. If it worked like that, I'd be a fucking vampire by now. Because the worst part would be finding somebody to transfer blood with me every single week. That'd be the hardest part. Well, other than the fetus. Yeah, I suppose you could be the vacuum, but you can't do it in Texas because that shit's illegal.
Outcast said if you drink a lot of blood, it would kill you over time.
No, you don't drink. You don't drink the blood. You ingest the fucking placenta or whatever the fuck, and then you get the stem cells shot into you, and then you have to do a blood transfusion, like get rid of your old blood and replace it with new young blood, and over time that'll work. Theoretically, hundreds of years. Because what kills us is
I'm pretty sure that if that were the case, people like Henry Ford would still be alive.
Look, the Queen of England. No one's willing to do this. There's only few people
Queen
that
of
are.
England might actually be doing it because she's like fucking 300 years old.
Yeah, and they want to say that she looks just like her mother, really, or is she just her mother? Was she just still alive?
You know, now that you mention that, like I said, I've been watching some World War II stuff, and there was a picture of her when who was Prime Minister Churchill went to tell her that he was going to go do something. They showed her, and she looks just fucking like the Queen.
Spitting image. The spitting image.
I mean, not like her mother. She looks just fucking like her.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, that's Elizabeth.
Dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. It's just that not many people are willing to do it. Not many people are able to do it. Where the fuck are you going to find stem cells at? Your own stem cells and a young protege to fucking swap blood with weekly. Those are hard conditions to live forever with. You pretty much have to be the Queen of England to do some shit like that.
I don't know. I'll give it some thought. We might be able to work something out.
Well, if you do, let me know, because if I got another vampire buddy with me, I'll do that.
Coffee turns up with a dented can, but that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, you can get scurvy from fucking dented cans.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Not from ground coffee you won't, because you're running fucking boiling water through it and drinking the water.
Yeah, that's what them fucking pirates used to think.
You get scurvy from not bathing, asshole.
No dented cans.
More than likely, it's from not washing your fucking hands.
That too. But recent outbreaks or recent fucking cases of scurvy come from motherfuckers eating food out of dented cans.
No, it does not. It comes from motherfuckers not washing their hands after they're sitting in their mom's basement watching porn on the internet, jacking off.
Oh, I'm looking it up.
You don't think they're gonna fucking tell the truth, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I believe in it. I believe in the internet. I don't believe in TV.
Maybe you best be looking thoroughly at Outcast's display catalog.
Send it to me. I'll look at it. I looked at T-shirts before. I'll look at that. A disease caused by a deficiency of vitamin C, characterized by swollen, bleeding gums and the opening of previously healed wounds, which particularly affected poorly nourished sailors until the end of the 18th century.
Nothing about a fucking can.
Nothing about washing your ass. Modern cases of scurvy, especially in places enriched with breads and cereals, are available, but it can still affect people who don't consume enough blah 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 vitamin C. Okay, how about let's get specific.
So basically we're both fucking wrong, and it's from not eating your oranges.
Can I get scurvy from dented cans? Can I eat food from dented can? Obviously, the concern about dented cans is the food they contain may not be safe to eat. Can I get a disease from dented cans? All right, so yeah, we're both wrong. Let's just say we're both wrong. Botulism. Celebratory gunfire?
We can.
What do you think about celebratory gunfire? Is it good or is it bad?
I don't know. I think it's fine. Unless you're in downtown Chicago or something where you can't really be where the bullets kind of going.
I would just say if there's not a safe place to shoot into the ground and you have to shoot into the air, don't shoot on an angle. It'd probably be better if you shot straight up because it would get less fucking inertia still behind it. It would still come down and give you an owie, you know, maybe even bleed a little bit, but it ain't gonna kill you
You're
which
overthinking.
it's still very rare that it's gonna come straight down and hit somebody anyway, but it'll hurt less.
You know, your luck, you come down, you hit yourself right in the fucking head.
Well, yeah, but still, that's not gonna even. That's what I'm saying. Kinetic energy wise, it's still gonna come down and have a fucking, a smack, and I'm gonna feel it, and it's gonna hurt. It might even leave a lump or break skin. But on an angle, if you're shooting on an angle, the trajectory of it and then the kinetic force behind it on its way coming back down on an arc, if it is to hit a person, it would hurt. It would kill, maybe. So I'm cool with it, but I would say shooting the ground if you can.
I'm down here in the middle of the fucking country, so, you know, as long as
Oh yeah, there ain't nothing to hit for a mile.
Are you celebrating by shooting the losers? I hadn't really considered that. There's an idea.
That's a good one. That is a good one because there's no fucking there's no reason to keep losers alive.
You've never lost anything?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And if I did, I'll deny it.
You lying cocksucker.
I'll deny it. I'll deny it to the day I die it. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel. Yeah, but you're putting less energy behind it, and when it comes down, like I said, you're gonna get a knot or possibly break skin.
Now, you're willing to stand there and let a 500 grain 4570 bullet hit you at 122 miles an hour, whatever the fuck terminal was.
Yeah, that's different. That's gonna break. That might crack your skull, but it's gonna hurt more on an angle
Now, if it
and
kills
possibly
you,
kill.
it's going to hurt less.
Well, that's true.
The best I can suggest there is to avoid getting hit at all. So don't shoot straight up, goddammit.
Shoot in the ground. Dig a fucking hole in the fucking dirt and put a little bit of water in it and, go to town.
Yeah, but knowing luck, you hit a rock in the edge of the hole you just dug, and it would bounce back and put your fucking eye out, Ralph.
Oh, did I tell you about the horror?
The music choice this morning shocked me, but you gotta be damn careful because Ponry is on the freaking, I don't know how long he said now, hiatus from YouTube because of that fucking video yesterday.
The worst thing that could happen to us right now is that our viewers are going to have to go and log in or subscribe to another channel because I got like 5 of them shits lined up ready to go. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, why are they going to expect us to be at any place anyway?
I believe I said it yesterday. YouTube is probably one of the weakest foes that I've ever had to face. Weak ass YouTube. YouTube can't fuck with me because if YouTube fucks with me, they're fucking with themselves. Who's your avatar, Jimmy? Why does he look like he's mad at you? Farted on him. That is the angriest white male picture that I could find yesterday on the internet, and he's pointing because he's mad.
That's not picture me. Close, but not quite.
That kind of looks like somebody I'd want to split skull with the barrel of my gun. It's impolite to point. Thunk.
Yeah. He's saying, it looks like he's saying you. Like he just got done saying you.
Maybe he's trying to say boop.
Yeah. This is the guy that every single article has been about in the past few days. So yeah, speaking of that, actually, we got another update thing that Tony got for us, but I'm going to talk about this for 1 second. So I was looking up gun news, as I always do, yesterday night, and
Yesterday night.
So anyway, fucking. Not only is that whole what was that shit? The gun is a sacred object. So 5 days, 7, count them, 7
Really?
different news sources, same fucking article. Yeah. And then they're starting to repeat
those. At the altar of Ruger and Smith and Wesson. Fucking idiots.
I should have put that in baffled yesterday. I'm shocked and appalled.
We need to go and trade all our guns in for guns with longer barrels, evidently.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Need to start appendix carrying our rifles.
Yep, that would do it. I'm afraid I'm going to have to take off that 412 by 50 millimeter scope, though.
Yeah. Now I really got a third leg, honey. All right. And this was in other updated news. This was the deer hunter, not Robert De Niro, who killed the woman is charged with manslaughter. And the fucking, and the illegal gets sent home. An upstate New York hunter who fatally shot a neighbor he said he mistook for a deer has been charged with manslaughter. Thomas Jedlowski also was charged in a grand jury indictment Thursday with hunting after hours in Chattahoochee County town of Sherman. He was arraigned in Chattahoochee County Court, where he pleaded not guilty and bail was set at $50,000. What do they got to pay? They got to do 10 or 20% of that, right? Something like that when your bail gets set.
Usually it's 10%.
Okay. So he had to pay $5,000 to walk, I guess. So Rosemary Billquist was killed while walking her dogs behind her home. Authorities say it happened after sunset when it's illegal to hunt deer. Hundreds of people attended her funeral Wednesday. Jadlowski, the guy who actually shot her, called 911 after firing a shot from his hunting pistol. He hasn't publicly commented on what happened.
All right. This guy, I'm sure that it's all on the up and up that he accidentally did this.
Absolutely. I see him like, oh shit, I got, like getting super happy. Yeah.
But this guy deserves to go down for just being that fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't think he should be let off at all.
And for hunting after hours.
Well, that's just a New York thing because I can hunt for 30 minutes after sunset here.
But it's cool to shoot a gun in the fucking public area and let it ricochet off the fucking ground and kill a fucking chick, though. That's cool.
Yeah, each state's different with their term lengths of hunting and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think he should get, like, murder 1 or something, but definitely a manslaughter. Like, he fucked up.
Yes,
he didn't mean to, but he fucked up.
I believe it's clearly an accident, but it's also one that's got to be punished. That's just
not the rack that he was trying to bag that day.
I just feel like the point is that the other motherfucker should have got charged with something.
Oh yeah, but this guy's he's a hunter and he's a white guy, and where the other guy's just a poor innocent illegal that we need to show compassion and understanding for.
He was probably super angry when he did it too. Like he was probably mad at that.
He was probably pointing.
You.
Well, the no-knock warrant, Priest, is meant to kind of protect the public. So they say. I got news for a freaking cop. They come and knock my door down. They better be wearing lots of fucking body armor because I'm going to be shooting the shit out of them.
Well, yeah, and they didn't have no knocks either when they were doing that. The reason why I say Katrina is because that's the real example that I can go back to of them trying to put their control on us. And there was no knocks there, man. They busted down fucking doors and came in the goddamn house.
Honest to God, we should have rose against that. I mean,
that right there should have been proof to us, you know. And there's still people out here in America that are saying that can't happen to us. This is America.
I don't necessarily
Guess
mean
what,
we should.
motherfucker? It already happened.
I'm not meaning
Go ahead,
that
man.
we should have taken up arms at that point, but we should have raised holy hell about it.
Yeah, that is true. Somebody should have said something, man.
Unfortunately, I didn't even hear about it for 2 years until after it happened.
Oh, dude, I just saw the video last year. I literally just saw the video of them running through the streets and going into people's houses. And I think the NRA let out a video or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I just saw it this year, man. So, yeah, we've been in the dark since it happened.
The NRA should have been, the moment they found out about that shit, they should have been alerting all their damn members to what was going on.
Yeah, no shit, right? Well, apparently, I think after the fact, they got one person that I know about. They got some of his guns back. He had like an old hunting rifle. He had some bolt action guns and a couple shotguns, but that was well after the fact.
In my opinion, there is no justification to disarm honest citizens, period.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's like pulling me over on the street and taking my cell phone and telling me that it's a fucking destructive device and that I can't have it anymore. Therefore, still remains a turd.
Some bitch goes off every time I pull the trigger, and bullets go where I'm intending them to go. What the hell more can you ask?
So does my fucking ROM 38 from every time I pull the trigger, that motherfucker goes off, but you ain't gonna catch me in public with that motherfucker. And that's ROM, ROHM. Originally distributed from Florida, then fucking that became a Saturday night special, and they stopped importing them.
Chicago.
Oh yeah, but they can't. Where'd they come from though?
I don't know. You probably got it in Chicago.
No, where I got it from, don't worry about. Yeah, well, actually, I wasn't. Funny enough, motherfucker. Funny enough. Yeah, that's true. Massachusetts has a solid firearm history, but not as
that whole smegma turds thing could almost hurt my feelings if I could be bothered to give a shit what other people thought.
Yeah. But you're kind of acting like you care right now.
Not really.
A little bit.
I left it in the truck because it doesn't really suffer rust or anything. I don't think. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Might be all rusted. Who knows?
I got a Jimenez. I had a Jennings 380. And no, I had a Brico 380, and then I had a Jennings 22.
Come on, let's get the right fucking name for your Saturday night. Ring of Fire gun.
Well, the ROM ain't a Ring of Fire gun. They were in like Florida. They came from Germany and imported into Florida.
Yeah, they're still Saturday Night Special.
Yeah, not a Ring of Fire though. Ring of Fire is
different. We know you don't have any experience with Phoenix.
Nope. Because as far as I knew, they only made 22s, and I never really fucked with 22s except for little revolvers or rifles.
Yeah, he made 25s.
Oh, yeah. Raven is where I went to for my 25s.
But with the Phoenix, you can have the same gun be both.
I sold it. I had a Cobra 380, but literally I couldn't make it through a mag without a jam. Couldn't make it through one magazine without a jam. So I threw him out.
12 years when my daughter is old enough and I can like.
Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes! He's dying! Get him! Get him!
No,
Yes, go to the other
it's
side.
raining there, Oksana.
But you might hear noise here and
It's
there.
very tragic, but it's raining there.
So go,
You've already. Hang
go
on.
to the car.
Strangle him! Strangle him! Damn it! I told you he was gonna get got, man. Like, dude. Yep. I saw it coming. And that was the last time Amit was ever heard from ever again.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back.
All right, let's try something else.
So I wrote my email to Levi Strauss last night.
And
And I just wrote like a really short, like 2-sentence email saying, I heard that you guys are like banning guns in all your stores. Like all your stores are going to be gun-free zones. And I don't agree with that. I believe I have the right to protect myself anywhere I go. And I am no longer going to purchase your jeans until you change your policy. And it was as simple as that and as direct as that. So
Fucking
and I
hell.
figured that if enough people send emails and they see their sales starting to drop a little, like even just a couple percent for the gun owners that wear Levi's, man, like, so I'm buying nothing but like Wranglers now.
Jesus Christ.
Are you doing
You know
a
what?
live
This is
chat from
actually
your
better.
car?
There's been a struggle.
Yeah.
You got sent to your car?
Heating in this motherfucker too.
Dude, if only he had
Yeah,
like a
Mark.
27-inch TV on the passenger seat and like an Xbox in there, like,
I have,
yeah.
I have fucking light. I have radio. I have heating. I might sleep here.
Nice thing, but you saw the headline to that, the Soviet Union's. So
Yeah.
that's like a good 30 years old at least.
Oh yeah, it was actually brought out, I think, in the 70s or 80s.
So they're already using it.
In space.
in
I just had to
space.
represent a different kind of Russian style gun. It's a Kalashnikov style, actually.
Right. I can see the resemblance. Yeah, I can see it in the magazine right there.
Yep.
You have to post this stuff on a side chat because I don't see anything. I'm running on the lowest possible bandwidth here.
Oh, you don't see my face right now?
No.
Oh. It's the Russian space gun.
Cool.
They never used it. They didn't need to.
Yeah, no. Hey, it's better than the Russian space gun is a much better space weapon than the American Spork.
Yeah. Well, the issue is the reason why Russia never tried to actually use that is because once you start fighting people in space, then every country is going to get involved and get on board and make their own.
Oh, wait, America is fighting in space with sporks?
Apparently, that's what Jimmy was saying.
No,
I'm
I'm
sure
just
we had
talking about-
railgun technology up there.
I mean, I have a spork, but I don't try and fight anybody with it.
I
eat ice
wonder-
cream.
I wonder what kind of terminal ballistics the 30-06 has in zero gravity.
I'm pretty sure that it'll throw you back a couple miles.
Well, how can you have a gas explosion if there's no gas? I mean, I don't understand. Shooting
It's
firearms in
actually it's
space.
cartridges are self-oxidizing. I didn't know that either.
I have no idea how to shoot a gun in where there's no oxygen or atmosphere. I must
Pull trigger?
infect it somehow. Maybe
Pull
not.
trigger.
Well, you first.
Got to get there.
And I was reading earlier too. The Russians, they take their Makarovs into space with them too, just in case.
You can fire a gun underwater.
You can fire a Glock underwater.
There's a
That was one of my favorite actors, though.
So you don't like spaghetti slurping movies? What about spaghetti western?
Nope, not a big Western guy. Did grow up.
You're a fucking commie, ain't you?
I watched Gunsmoke when I was a kid. Little House on the Prairie, is that a Western? A Southern? Something. I watched all that little bullshit that was on TV when I was a kid. But besides the whole Fistful of Dollars trilogy and all that shit, like Clint Eastwood,
Those are spaghetti westerns.
True Grit. True Grit.
Once Upon a Time in the West.
Okay. Well, then if those are spaghetti westerns, then I like spaghetti westerns. Yes.
Well, there's a whole
Clint Eastwood's
shitload of them. There's a whole shitload of those Italian westerns that are almost unwatchable because they're so fucking stupid. But there's a bunch of good spaghetti westerns.
Yeah, and then just John Wayne. I never believed him.
There again, you're a fucking commie.
I never any of the threats or any of the fucking thing. I just never believed John Wayne. Clint Eastwood, you know, I feel like that I could have fucking whipped him in his prime. However he wanted to fight.
Yeah, but he's got a big bore revolver and you don't.
That's all right. As soon as he runs out, I'll charge him and then spin him over my head. Not just pick him up over my head, spin him around over my head. And then fucking
He's got
dump
the
him on his
auto
head.
mag too.
Yeah, well, then I'll just wait for him to fire the first 2 shots, and as soon as it jams, I'll just fucking kick it out of his hand. Then leg sweep him and drag him outside. Beat him up. Just like Miho.
What the fuck shit do you smoke on these mornings when you get this damn foolish?
Call me Dalton, baby. Miho, you can't go around beating up John Wayne. You're getting up there in age. You're not too old, not too young. You're kind of like Goldilocks' porridge. But if you got up there in age and were able to do a head transplant, surgically challenging head transplant, would you take it?
You mean put this head on somebody else's body?
Yes. Anybody you
I
choose.
Could choose dick side, I might.
Yeah, absolutely you can. I'm pretty sure why wouldn't if you're changing your head, sure that's quite an expensive operation. And I'm pretty sure that you'd get to be able to choose. And it was he learned this, so this is Gregorius Kakastadis, 4th Surgical Department, G. Papanikolaou General Hospital, Thessaloniki, Greece. Department of Neurosurgery. So Greece are the fucking forerunners in this head transplant shit.
That explains why they're fucking bankrupt.
Yeah, no shit. We'll figure out how to put the head onto the body. According to many head transplantation, I'm saying it right, transplantation is considered to be an extraordinary and impossible surgical procedure. However, nowadays, relevant literature and recent advances suggest that the first human head transplantation might be feasible. This innovative surgery promises a life-saving procedure to individuals who suffer from terminal disease, but whose head and brain are healthy. Recently, the first cephalostomatic anastomosis in a human model was successfully performed, confirming the surgical feasibility of the procedure. But still not the real outcome. Skepticism and several considerations, including surgical, ethical, and psychological issues, have emerged in the scientific community since this imaginary procedure seems to be more feasible than ever before. Why can't we just do a brain transplant? Don't that
I
work?
was just thinking that, put this brain into some 16 or 17-year-old young male's body and
Well,
let
see,
me
there's
take it from
son.
there.
I kind of was into this kind of thing a little bit. Like I used to look into this type of shit for like mind and brains and shit like that. But anyway, there's a lot of scientists that still argue that your consciousness, your mind, isn't in your brain. Like there's something or not scientists, religious people. Scientists say your mind is in your brain. Your consciousness is in your brain. So
Well,
I tend to go with the
I,
scientists.
I don't, because anybody who knows the male animal of our species knows their consciousness is in their dick.
But some would say that they have brains in their dick, and that's where their consciousness lies.
The best thing I ever heard about that was the joke God played on man was giving him 2 heads and only enough blood for one.
Oh wow. This is kind of interesting here. In 1908, Charles Guthrie tried to transplant the head of a donor dog onto the neck of a recipient dog without success. In 1950, Vladimir Demikhov developed several surgical techniques concerning transplantation for vital organs and limbs in dogs. And in the 70s, Robert White performed the first cephalic exchange transplantation in the monkey by transplanting the head of a rhesus monkey onto the body of another headless one. The monkey survived for 8 days with restoration of basic sensations such as smell, taste, hearing, and motor function in the face of the transplanted head. Recently, Hibarashi et al., Sugawara et al., and New et al. Made head transplantation in rats in order to evaluate the brain function after ischemia. They use a lot of fucking weird scientific-y big words, and I don't like it.
The thing about regaining sight and taste and smell, well, fuck, they're all in the head that you transplant. So, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but then I could also see, though, like having a worry if some of the nerves and all that shit. Like, you got to attach everything from neck to neck. You know what I mean? Like, base of the neck to the head that they're transplanting. It just seems like such a fucking pain in the ass instead of just splitting their skull open and reattaching shit in the brain.
I don't know. I think it's pretty much the same damn detachments except for a couple extra pipes.
Maybe it is. Hey, you know what though? Maybe. Well, you're wrong, but maybe you're right in the sense that it's easier to fucking, instead of taking out the brain, and think about it like a stereo system. Instead of fucking rewiring the inside of a fucking board, you just switch out the fucking decks. And instead of worrying about all these little itty bitty fucking wires and all this other bullshit that you gotta cross and fucking connect, you just pop in the power button, baby, and you know what I mean? I don't know.
Still got to connect all the damn wires, though. That's
yeah, but you never disconnect them from the head, though. They're all still together. They're all still fucking the whole everything, all your nerves, everything that your brain is connected to is still connected. You just got to do a few nerves in your neck here and there, and your spine, and all that shit.
A few nerves. Have you ever thought about how many fucking nerves in a spinal column?
And think about how many more that there is if you have to fucking take out their brain and pop it into another head.
So you have to add the subwoofers to the system. Big fucking whoops.
Now we're bringing this to cars, huh? into the room once you have viewed as much of the room as possible. They didn't mention this. I've always done this. I've done this since I was a kid and scared of monsters. If the door's open a little bit, I slam it against the wall. I gotta make sure that I hear that doorknob thud against that drywall before I go
Well,
into
you put
another.
drywall in for a living, though.
So I make sure that the door.
Not
I hear.
everybody wants to poke a fucking hole in their damn drywall.
Okay, I make sure I hear the door slam against brick. I'll make sure that it's plaster. I don't give a fuck. I'm hearing
You're
that.
just trying to make more work for yourself.
I'm a master at that. You always got to leave a job unfinished so you can come back for more.
Our house is plaster. Kick it open into the plaster and shove the fucking doorknob through the damn door.
Yeah, hell yeah. Then call me. I'll be there.
Well, fortunately for me, we don't have doors.
Oh. Well, then that works even better for you because nobody can hide behind it.
I mean, if you kick our front door open, it's going to swing into the TV stand.
Yeah. And number.
I think
Oh, go ahead.
The back door would hit the trash can. When are you supposed to throw in a flashbang? I think they skipped over that part.
Yeah, that's my first move.
That's what I said earlier, man.
Smoke grenades.
Molotov cocktail.
Well, I'm doing smoke grenades and running in there with fucking swords. But I'm trained with swords, so. I don't know. Some people say that I'm a conspiracy theorist, and also, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but we had our second, what's it called? Our second complaint yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, somebody apparently, I don't know if you listen to Yankee Marshall's show, but apparently the word cuck is racial. And when I was talking about that gun, the Ruger Switcheroo Buckaroo, and they called it SWUC for short, and I called it the SWUC cuck. Apparently somebody found that racist at 9:17 at night. After they listened to it. So I don't know.
I never heard of such a thing. Okay, so I need it explained to me in what way is that racist other than in some individual's made-up way?
Apparently, this is just the research that I was able to do on it. It's a sexual term, but like a submissive person, but it's also it's from back in the day when anybody out there can correct me if I'm wrong. This is just what I got from it. White guys that sympathized with black guys, like in civil rights kind of situation.
That's the most bullshit made up metrosexual term I think I have ever heard.
Because it's going to Jamaica.
Yeah.
He was like, I've already filled out the paperwork. I'm like, awesome.
Next question.
Yep.
Hey, man. Hold on. Let me see this one. There's a lot of fucking words, too. What are the laws regarding 18 to 20-year-olds in Georgia wanting to open carry a rifle? I got a 22 that I feel would be nice to have protection as I work night shift in a sketchy part of town in a sketchy store. The store owner has okayed it as long as the law allows. I know open carry for shotguns and rifles in Georgia is permitted without having a permit, but what about those under 21? I'm 19 years old. Thank you. Should be.
Long guns were 18, right?
Yeah, if it's legal for you to buy, it should be legal for you to carry.
Yeah.
Double check.
Also, the store is technically private property, so
that's
as long
true.
as the owners,
if they have castle doctrine, you're safe in your car, your home, and your place of business.
And if you're that worried about it, why bring a 22 rifle?
Yeah, get a shockwave.
That's what you got.
If he's
Bring
already
it down.
got it, then that's why.
Bring it down.
If not,
The ones that are telling us all this shit, we go to a voting booth and vote for our enemies. You know what I mean? This government that's in place right now, these people that are in that fucking place right now are not our friends. They're not looking out for our best interests. They don't give a fuck. It's all about power and it's all about control.
It don't matter which one is in power or control either. They're not our friends.
No, because are you telling me that fucking Clinton and Trump hated each other, right? But months before the election, they were having dinners together. You know what I mean? Like, you're telling me that just because he got elected president, he's not friends with the Clintons and the Bushes anymore? Get the fuck out of here. They're all the same motherfucker. Whoever you vote in there, a woman, an Arab, a black guy, a fucking black girl, they're all connected together. They're not going to put you into the presidential office and give you security and secrets unless they want you there. The government wants you there. Whether it be the Rothschilds, whether it be the fucking Rockefellers, whether it be the fucking Hitlers, whoever the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
The Bilderbergers.
Bilderberg, Bloomberg. It's a whole shit show, and they've really outed themselves by now. All the shit that's happened over fucking decades and fucking all this shit, they've really outed themselves by now. There's no self-interest in the people. There's no interest in the country other than keeping it fucking fed so they can be in control of it. It's an entire fucking scam. And I know a scam when I see a scam. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Jimmy. Welcome to the Early Watch. I just want to start off. We have a real problem tearing the gun community apart. There's still so many people out there, so many people adhering to the fact that 22 is a valid self-defense ammo. And even worse, 22 short. We need to come together and stop this as a community. Next time a friend or a family member or somebody tells you that 22 is a good self-defense ammo, you slap the dog shit out of them.
I'll tell you what, everybody that wants to say that it isn't good self-defense ammo should be shot with one so you can say, see there now, motherfucker, what do you think?
I bet you they'd say ouch, and I'm sure it wouldn't be a good experience. But if that same person's on a little bit of meth, they might be able to withstand those couple of 22 rounds. So please stay safe, stay vigilant, and cut that shit out.
Do not pay any attention to what this fucker's saying.
About this fucking new gun. It ain't new.
What now?
It's a Glock 19, but it looks like Legos.
Okay.
So Lego is up in arms about it and has told the company to stop selling custom toy-like gun. Lego has told the company to stop making a real gun that looks like it's made out of toy bricks. Hold on a second, I'm putting this out. The colorful firearm has sparked a backlash in the U.S. with campaigners calling it unacceptable to produce a gun that looks like a toy. Culper Precision, the Utah-based company who developed the gun, which they call the Block 19, one of those childhood dreams coming to life, and said that Lego bricks could be built onto it. Lego told The Independent that they had been in touch with the company following the media attention surrounding the product. They have agreed to remove the product from their website and not make or sell anything like this in the future, Lego told The Independent in a statement. Culper Precision's president told the Washington Post that the company had received a cease and desist letter from Lego. Campaigners had hit out at the product, which looked similar to a Lego toy.
Well, that was a fucking stupid goddamn idea.
What? To make the gun, the Lego gun?
Right.
Why?
Let's make it real attractive to kids who are really into Legos.
Oh my god, but you know how many fucking, look at how many Star Wars nerds and all that shit are into Legos. Like, they have the whole Star Wars set that you could build. They got Batman sets that you could build. Like, there's a lot of fucking shit that adult people would fucking get into.
Wait a minute.
What?
None of those are a fucking firearm.
Do you mean that I can't make a fucking blaster? Or that my
No.
Lego piece doesn't
I mean,
have
they're
a
not.
blaster?
They're not selling a fucking firearm.
Yes, but this company...
This dude is.
But he ain't fucking... Lego ain't on the name. Lego ain't on the gun nowhere. It has Lego pieces on it, but still, nonetheless, unless they're getting into it, unless it's a copyright issue or some kind of thing like that, what the fuck? You could put a Lego
Lego's
on
pretty
there.
fucking commonly known.
Lego is pretty commonly known, but they also have a lot of fucking people that rip them off, too. Maybe not a lot, but a good amount.
I could have been a little more forgiving had they not made it to where you could attach fucking real Legos to it.
Why not? I think that's sweet.
Because that kind of encourages kids to play with the son of a bitch. And we already know people are too stupid to put fucking shit out of reach.
Okay, so then what if they put... So then what if they put square pegs on it or something like that? Would that be... Or just don't make it like a Lego at all?
I don't give a shit what they make it look like as long as it's not something that can be mistaken for a Lego toy.
Because, see, they got the Nintendo Blaster Glock. If I had the fucking... the money and the know-how of where to buy these fucking things, even though I could just get my own shit Cerakoted or whatever. Not that Lego gun, though. But fucking, I mean, that would be a cool little collection that I would start. I would have the Nintendo Glock 19 or the Nintendo Glock 17, whatever it was, and then the Nintendo, or then the Lego Glock 19. That'd be fucking neat, I think. Bringing back nostalgia for shit from when we were kids, and then fucking, well, you know, when I was a kid, you probably already had a family and shit, but you know what I'm saying.
God, I hope fucking officials never listen to this fucking show.
I'm just fucking saying, I don't think there ain't nothing wrong with it. I think that there's way more offensive shit than I've said than fucking let them build a Lego gun and a Nintendo gun.
Well, I'm not saying it's offensive. I'm saying that it's showing your mental instability.
Nah, it's nostalgia. Everybody loves fucking nostalgia. You love nostalgia.
I am fucking nostalgia.
Yeah, you just didn't have any fucking Legos. If you played with Legos in the fucking early 1900s...
Hell no, I had cat guns. Why the fuck you think I got revolvers now?
They had those in the late 18s?
Of course they did.
Moms demand action, and Everytown groups agree with Tony and the campaign against gun violence, said with unintentional shootings by children on the rise since the pandemic, and the children at home during the summer having that firearm that looks like a toy is unacceptable. Sound effects here, and in recent months, the CIA has let out and released documents of existence of aliens.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I know.
My couple things on this topic here, and crowd participation, of course. Couple things on this topic here. First, let's start off with you're face to face with a fucking alien, and you're armed. What do? Do you shoot it, or do you let it make the first move?
44 Magnum, baby.
Yes, sir. I knew we would agree on that one, because I'm shooting it immediately. As soon as I see something short and gray and skinny, hey, I hope that it's not like, you know, a little midget in a costume or something like that, because I'm putting it down immediately. I'm not waiting for anything. I'm not waiting for none of it. I'm putting it down. So,
Blow that motherfucker back to the Klingon homeworld.
Yeah, you came looking for peace at the wrong place, pal. Because you ain't hell no. I've seen that movie before.
If they've watched our society for a while, they ain't coming down here unless they can be invisible or something, because they know we're going to shoot them.
Yeah. Or unless it's going, they just want war. They want that. They're like, they came down here to be like, all right, we're going to just start over. These guys are fucking it up.
Well, I don't have any argument with us guys fucking it up.
Yeah.
Look at things today. However,
worse as
none
it's
of the
ever
fucking
been.
aliens is goddamn business.
Oh shit.
This is America. We got the right to fuck it up if we want to.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So, do you believe in this shit, or is this just some more bullshit or propaganda? Is there something in the pipeline now?
Do you know how big the fucking universe is? And having said that, what kind of arrogance is it to say that there's no life out there anywhere else?
And what's the evidence to say that the earth ain't flat and there ain't nothing else and we live on different planes of dimensions?
I mean, you know, even those who take the religious angle of God created us and there's but one God, do you think he did us and thought that's good enough?
Or did he lose control of the situation? Is that